The alley behind Mrs. Green's bakery was quiet most mornings, except for the sound of soft paws padding across the cobblestones. A tiny gray kitten named Miso had made it her secret kingdom. She would dart between baskets of bread left to cool by the kitchen door, her nose twitching at the smell of warm pastries. One morning Miso spotted something unusual, a golden ribbon tangled in the bushes. She pawed at it until it unraveled, glittering in the sunlight. Thinking it was a new toy, she dragged it proudly through the street. But as she reached the fountain in the square, she realized it wasn't just a ribbon, it was attached to a small, leather-bound diary. Curiosity won. Miso nudged it open with her paw, flipping the pages with the tip of her nose. Inside were drawings of cats with wings, cats with crowns, cats leaping over stars. The handwriting belonged to a child, and the last page had a sketch of a little gray kitten, with the name Miso written beneath it. Mrs. Green found her curled up with the diary later, the ribbon still dangling from her mouth. Smiling softly, she whispered, "Looks like someone was waiting for you long before you found us." From that day on, Miso wasn't just a bakery cat. She was a story cat, a little muse that children from the town would visit, adding new drawings and tales to the magical diary she had discovered. The days at the bakery grew livelier after Miso's discovery. Every afternoon, children would stop by with colored pencils and scraps of paper, adding new drawings to the magical diary. Miso would sit on the counter, tail curled neatly, watching as her new friends filled the pages with castles, forests, and skies filled with winged cats. But one evening, when the bakery was quiet and the warm smell of bread lingered in the air, the diary fluttered open on its own. The ribbon shimmered faintly, and the drawings began to glow. Miso's eyes widened as the sketched cats seemed to stretch and leap off the page, dancing around her in wisps of golden light. At first, she thought she was dreaming. But when one glowing cat brushed against her whiskers, she felt its warmth. The diary wasn't just a book, it was a doorway. Curious and unafraid, Miso placed her paw on the glowing page. In a blink, she was no longer in the bakery. She stood in a meadow where stars floated like lanterns, and cats with shimmering wings soared overhead. A sleek black cat with silver eyes padded up to her and spoke not with words, but with thoughts Miso could hear inside her head. "Welcome, Miso. You are the keeper of the diary now. Every story the children write gives us strength, and every drawing gives us life. But the diary is in danger. Someone wishes to steal it for themselves." Miso's fur bristled, but her heart raced with excitement. She wasn't just a bakery kitten anymore, she was part of something far greater. When the meadow faded and she blinked back into the bakery, the diary lay closed beside her. The ribbon was glowing faintly, as if waiting for her next adventure.